Please don't leave me. When I take this chance as an honest man from the position of speaking, I'd like to offer you the option of finally being able to tell your family and partners that you finally met a man that's worth partnering with for the rest of your life, and that your companionship and relationship issues have finally come to a complete stop. Making this first date between you and I the last first date that you and I will have experienced for the rest of our lives as far as I am concerned. Because if you allow me a true opportunity of taking care of your heart, I promise you that any and all of these naysayers, they will eat their remarks about us if we both take advantage of this opportunity around this corner that's about to be turned. Well, people can observe successful examples like the both of us. Two diamonds from the rough that have been through so much on the verge of giving up on true love, who successfully beat those relationship odds, is something that we should both discuss. Because how I see it is, when both of our ex-lovers gave up on us, Pandora's box had finally closed up and the sky's endless limits awaited the both of us to finally have a positive change in relationship luck. This is a chance to seal all those cracks up in our trust, and any and all of those holes in our hearts have an opportunity right now to be completely filled and covered up. If you allow me an opportunity over an intimate dinner and conversation to open up about what most men won't initially discuss, like how I came to be involved with more than enough women at the same time to make that Tiger Woods adultery scandal seem like petty gossip. And no, I'm not saying that to show off and hoping you don't just stand up and walk out because I expressed that type of heartless comment. Praying that you know the true difference between the fact of me saying that I was involved with not the fact that I was actually admitting that I was fucking any and all. I hope you understand that I was only completely being honest. And only attempting to avoid any possible future argument with you coming to me talking about some young lady that I used to be involved with, who was the bit I previously cut my losses off from being involved with her. Ironically runs into your friend in the mall, and while complimenting her on her outfit, out of nowhere says to her quick it's no good and not the type you should be involved with. Then your innocent best friend, who was unknowingly attacked and infected by one of the worst viruses known to mankind, you all know, a jealous and hateful conscience, runs back to you with the contaminated and highly contagious argument suggesting that you come confront me with. Never knowing that I told that same young lady that stopped you in the mall and the rest of those women I used to be involved with the same blunt truth. That once a mutual friend between you and I initially introduced you and I knew at that moment in time I only wanted to be with you. So let's make the best of this interaction and interlude. Enjoy a much needed conversation of great drinks and good food. Worst case scenario, you can chalk this up as another free date that'll be over no more than an hour or two. Best case scenario is you and I can look back on this situation like Jada and Will in some odd years, knowing that we pulled off another goddamn relationship power move. You and I an opportunity I'm about to lose. And I'm far from being a man that's a stalker nor a man that's confused, just a club man with a point to prove. I'm over what this dating scene and these ex-lovers have done to me and you. I'm prepared to make an offer that I hope you do not refuse. I can clearly see your work. So allow me to pull out my cell phone and I'm going to show you how a real man works. Why don't you tell me, sweetheart? Let's get me and you started. I'm excited. Who would you like me to cut off first? Elza.